We made a brisket on Easter instead of ham. You want to start with a clean pellet grill and get your temp about to 180. You're going to need a cutting board, a good thermometer, a knife, your brisket. This is about 12 pounds from Costco. It was $4.29 a pound. And then some butcher paper, and then your seasonings. Different blends is what I have here. And of course, black pepper and garlic powder are a must. You'll need some tin foil and a cooler specifically for your meat. Let's open up that brisket and start trimming some fat off. This one had quite a bit of fat. You don't trim all the fat off, of course, but just some of the fat, so it's not all just fat. And then you're going to start sprinkling your garlic powder, your spices on here, pepper, and then you're going to sprinkle any of your seasonings that you have for your pellet grill that you want to put on your meat. It could be anything. I really like the Kansas City Three Little Pigs one here. I think it's really good. Flip it over. Do the same thing to the other side. Get your seasonings on there really well. Be liberal here with that garlic powder and that pepper. Okay, and then we're going to be ready to throw it back on that pellet grill on the 175 temp. It needs to stay on that grill for about 8 hours. I've got the little smoker going as well. I have one of these fire starter cubes to get it going with the pellets in there, just to add extra smoke. We put it on the Traeger here, and close the lid. This is going down for about 8 hours. So you start this the night before and make sure you have lots of pellets in your hopper here. This is just about burned down. So once we kind of burn down that fire starter cube, we're ready to put the extra little chimney in there. Smoking pretty good here. We're going to get a good smoke flavor on this brisket. And now, as you can see, it's smoking the little tube. So I put that in the grill as well. And we're just getting all the smoke flavor going here. So what kind of pellets did I use? I got the Traeger brand from Costco. It's a maple, hickory, and cherry. I love this blend for brisket. It's my favorite blend. So after about 8 to 10 hours, I went to bed and I'm back up now. Here we go. It looks about like that. And our pellets in the hopper are, they're getting down there. So we got to refill the hopper. And we're going to get this brisket off and we're going to wrap it in butcher paper at this point. So do the best you can to get a good butcher paper wrap. This was a little tricky because I didn't have like a big wide butcher paper. I had to put it into different sizes and now try to wrap it up. But we did the best we could. We made do here. Wrapping it as tight as you can, each corner. And then we're going to throw it back on that Traeger or your pellet grill. It's going on for another 8 hours at 285, 275, right in there. Okay, we got to add pellets back to that hopper. Fill it up. Another 8 hours. I always do a 16-hour smoke when I'm doing a brisket. And my brisket turns out fantastic. All right, filling it up. Now we're full. We're ready to go now. Another 8 hours. Here we go. When you're done, you'll probe it, and that probe will go in like butter. I like to get a reading of around 200 myself. This is going to be about 210, and it's done. It's ready, folks. It's going to be delicious. Put it in that cooler for about 2 hours. Let it sit in there. That's what makes it really good, and it gets it nice and it keeps it moist, and then it's just this delicious beautiful bark ring around the whole brisket. Everybody loves it. The flavors are so good.